it's Dale here from Reidys, and we are live at NAMM, just in another orange cave, a different one to the one we've just been in with Aid, and he's going to show us the new rockers, which we're really excited about. So Aid, what can you tell us about these?
Okay, we've got the Rocker 15 now. I mean, people were asking for the Rocker 30.
Yeah.
And it was discontinued some time ago.
Yeah, I remember it.
I took the front end, put a tube effects loop on it, made a little baby 15 watt version with a single 10. And I gave it a bedroom headroom switch to shut up the 1 watters, you know. So it can do, if it's on half power and it's on bedroom, it's 0.5 watts. If it's on full, it's 1. If it's on headroom, it's 7 or 15.
So you got full range basically?
Yeah, so you can have it in like a small flat, you know, and run it as a 1 watt, you know, not to annoy the neighbours. And then if the drummer moves in next door and you want to jam with him, you can, you know. You can't do that with a dedicated 1 watt amp. You know?
No.
So
you need the option though, just in case, obviously.
Well, it's got a 101 dB 10-inch voice of the world speaker, so it is actually really loud when you crank it up. And then we got the Rocker 32, same front end. Yeah. But I wanted to throw a twist on it, so I gave it 2 15 watt output stages, 2x10. And then you've got one effects send, but 2 returns. Okay. So you can do Strymons and do your stereo stuff if people are into that, you know. It will do that.
It's quite compact actually.
Well that's
Usually
it.
They're a bit bigger than that,
I mean it works really well. It, like, you know, you can hear it. You can really hear it just from that, you know. I didn't change the lead channel on either. That's the same as the Rocker 30. You know? You know, so that's kind of it'll work as a mono amp if you don't want to investigate the stereo capabilities. If you just want to plug in, it's not complicated. It's no more complicated than.
But you've got the option.
You've got the option. You can use the effects loop in mono. There's one of the returns is just mono if you haven't got anything plugged into the other one, you know. So that works really well. It's always a tiny bit stereo, even if you haven't got any effects. Because I put a cathode follower on one of the returns. Well, no, it's the impedance is different, so they kind of attack each output stage slightly differently. So it's a tiny bit towards being double tracked. You know, it just sounds bigger than
a bit of a fatter sort of
a normal 2x10 would, you know. And then we got the Kongpressor, as in King Kong, which is here. It's here. It's the first one of our picture pedals. You know, artwork by Harry. He's our guy who does killer artwork. We love his artwork.
Yeah, it's cool.
And you know, it's got a quasi-floating side chain, which gives it a much smoother release bloom than anything I've tried.
I won't try and understand that, but
it's like the release bloom is kind of like how smooth the bloom, you know, for a compressor for me, like part of the character is the way it blooms. You know, and I've always loved LA2As, so I was trying to, how can I get that in that kind of essence in a pedal? You know, so it's it'll take +4 at the input. So you can hang out of a mixing desk and punch snares up with it.
So you can use it in a studio.
You know, you can do all that with that, you know. And it will take it, you know, beautifully, you know. I think I had 6.5 volts of signal completely clean. Which is more than you'd ever see, really, you know. You got attack and release on there, you know. Obviously, fast attack is almost like the plectrum gauge gets thinner, you know. Slower attack, it gets thicker, and you get more punch at the front end, you know. And then the release is the speed of the compression releases, you know. And then you've got chime you can add, which is high end, which kind of turns Les Pauls closer to tellies, you know, and stuff.
So that's an EQ basically.
Yeah, it's just a top end control, plus minus, you know. And then you've got volume, then you've got squash. Squash is compression gain.
The ratio, is it?
Yeah, it's squash and gain. You know, it's gain and compression. You know, it's the gain into the compression, so it makes it compress more. You know, when you dime it.